Hey guys, welcome to another review and welcome to a double review for this video. I don't normally do this, but I'm reviewing two movies because I haven't been uploading any videos for the past few weeks. But I saw these movies on last Friday on the same day actually. I don't normally go to two movie theaters in one day. But I went and saw these two movies. I know I actually saw Wicked earlier in the morning, and then I actually saw Gladiator II at night. I went and saw it in the evening. So I really liked both these movies. I just decided to make this distant for one video because I think this is my last video. This is going to be my last video. I don't really want to make more videos anymore. It might just be temporary or it could be permanent. I don't know. I haven't been making any videos for the past few weeks because I've just been so depressed and just very traumatized about the election. I'm sure you guys, if you guys know my channel, you guys know how I've been feeling. I don't know if you guys have seen the past videos I've made. I was really upset, and I've posted a lot about how I was feeling, and I know I've been posting some political content on my channel because it was my way of trying to get through this. But if it wasn't for Donald Trump, I wouldn't have really posted any political content. I don't like to be political. I try to stay away from politics, but I've just hated on Donald Trump so much to the point it's caused me to follow politics. So yeah, that's why I haven't been uploading any videos for the past few weeks. I don't know if you guys have seen that Batman short, the scene from the Batman where he's like, "What have you done?" I posted that as a short, as a meme after the election. So yeah, I'm just trying to get through this right now. That's why I just don't feel like I want to make any more videos right now. But I promised you guys I would review Gladiator II and Wicked. So I'm gonna review those two movies, and yeah, I just don't think I want to make any more videos right now after what I've been going through. But enough of that. So let's get started with this review. This movie, Lucius is forced to enter the Colosseum after powerful emperors of Rome conquer his home. And this movie is set years after the death of Maximus. And this movie stars Paul Mescal and Pedro Pascal. And I actually this movie has really great acting in it. It also has Denzel Washington as well. And three really great actors. I mean, Denzel Washington's my favorite actor in this movie. I love Denzel Washington. And this movie does have really good acting in it, and I didn't feel like Gladiator ever really needed a sequel because I really liked the first one as its own movie. When I heard they were making a sequel to Gladiator, I thought it would be a good movie. I mean, I put it at my fourth most anticipated movie of the year, behind Joker Folie à Deux, Inside Out, and Inside Out 2, and Deadpool and Wolverine. So yeah, this has been my fourth most anticipated movie of the year. And so because I love the first Gladiator, I put it in my top 100 favorite movies. I love Gladiator. Gladiator is a great movie. And because Russell Crowe is awesome in that movie, and so is Joaquin Phoenix. And the acting's really great in this movie. Pedro Pascal and Paul Mescal and Denzel Washington. Really great actors. This movie had a really good plot, actually. I didn't feel like we ever really needed a sequel to Gladiator, but this movie ended up being really great, actually. I really enjoyed this movie. I know some people thought it was mediocre, some people actually really enjoyed it. I actually really enjoyed this movie a lot, actually. It's not as good as the first one, but I still really like it. It has really great action scenes, and it had the same great music it had from the first movie. They even used the same end credits music in the end credits as they did in the first movie, actually, and it was very nostalgic. This movie was very nostalgic, actually, because after the first Gladiator, I can't believe the first one's 24 years old now, especially it's a big age gap, too. Beetlejuice was another big age gap sequel, and didn't feel like Beetlejuice needed a sequel. And same with Gladiator. Didn't really feel like Gladiator really needed a sequel, but it ended up being great after all. Once again, directed by Ridley Scott. Ridley Scott did a phenomenal job with the first Gladiator. He did an amazing job, and he did a good job in this one as well. And yeah, he actually he's done some pretty good movies from time to time. I mean, last year he actually did Napoleon, which I wasn't the biggest fan of, but I thought it was fine. I thought it was okay. But he did a good job with this movie, and so yeah, I do like Ridley Scott. He's one of my favorite directors. He also did The Martian. He did Alien, which is and then he did Blade Runner, and Blade Runner is my favorite Ridley Scott movie, and Alien is my second favorite. He does really good movies. I love Ridley Scott. He's one of my favorite directors, and he's 86 now, and he still is making movies. I mean, that's really great. And yeah, Ridley Scott is a great director. He's made some really great masterpieces like Blade Runner, Alien. He's a great director. My favorite one, as I said, is Blade Runner. I really like that movie a lot. That's one of my favorite movies, period. That's a great movie. Yeah, I love that movie, and Gladiator is a great movie as well, and the music is great in that movie, and the action is great in the first one, and the action in this one is killer as well. The action's amazing in this movie. I remember this movie, when I saw this movie though, it was a little bit, I remember a few scenes were kind of slow paced a bit, but I still really liked it, and so I really like this movie a lot, actually. If you really like the first Gladiator, I'd say go see this new movie, actually. If you're a fan of the first Gladiator and you didn't feel like it really needed a sequel, I'd say go see this movie anyway. It's a good movie. It's an unnecessary sequel, but it ended up being really great, actually. Yeah, I felt like Gladiator was good as a standalone movie. And I mean, it might still be, but you might still feel that way, but trust me, this movie is actually enjoyable. It is a good time. I mean, I didn't love it like I loved the first one. I mean, I really did like this new one. I loved it quite a bit, actually. But I didn't love it the way I loved the first one. I mean, the first one I loved. The first one was epic. But this movie had some good entertainment. And it is long, but it's still really great. 2.5 hours, and I don't think it's as long as the first one, but it still is a little bit long. It still is long, but yeah, I saw the first Gladiator once, and I really liked it a lot, and I really liked the action and the plot, and so yeah, and I really like this movie as well. This is probably one of my favorite movies of the year, actually, and it's a sequel that ended up being really great, actually. And so yeah, Pedro Pascal was awesome in this movie. So was Paul Mescal and Denzel Washington, great actors. And so yeah, I really did enjoy Gladiator 2. If you're looking for new movies out there to go see, and if you love the first Gladiator, I would say definitely go see this new one. It's definitely a good time. So yeah, I'm gonna give Gladiator 2 a B+. So yeah, did you see Gladiator 2? What were your thoughts on it? Or which Gladiator did you like more, the first or the second one? Yeah, or what's your favorite Ridley Scott movie? I'd like to know that one as well. What's your favorite Ridley Scott movie? Let me know. And so, yeah. Anyway, so now I'm going to review, and so, yeah. All right. Let me know what you thought of Gladiator 2. Okay. All right. Okay, so now for my review for Wicked. So, yeah, so Wicked, I saw this one last week as well. And this movie, a young woman is misunderstood for her green skin, and she becomes friends with this other girl, and they start to like each other. And this movie is based off of the play from 2003, from the early 2000s, based off of a book. And It's a spin-off to The Wicked Witch of the West from The Wizard of Oz. And so, yeah, I didn't really have much desire to see this movie. I didn't think it really looked all that great. But then I heard it was really great. And then some friends wanted me to go see it. And so I was like, yeah, I'll go see it. And I went and saw it, and I actually really enjoyed this movie. I almost didn't review this movie because I just, as I said earlier, I was going through a lot. I just didn't really have any interest in seeing this movie. But I went and saw it, and I actually really enjoyed this movie. It had really great music. Great, I really like the play a lot as well. It has really great music. It's a great musical. I'm not really familiar with any of the actors or actresses in this movie, but they're really great in this movie, and I really like the dancing and singing in this movie. And I like the plot to this movie. It is an enjoyable time. If you've never, even if you've never seen The Wizard of Oz, you might still have a good time with this movie, actually. It's based off of a play, and yeah, because you know how much I love The Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz is a classic. Never gets old. It's a great movie, and this is a really great spin-off of the Wicked Witch. So, yeah, this is definitely a really great spin-off and really great musical. And I've never watched the play. I knew nothing about the play. I've seen The Wizard of Oz, but I never watched the Wicked Witch play. But I really liked this movie. All I just knew was that it was a spin-off from The Wizard of Oz. I didn't know it was based off of a play. So yeah, I've never been interested in the play. I don't really watch a lot of plays, so I've lived under a rock with a lot of plays, with a lot of Broadway plays. So yeah, if you really liked the play, or if you've never even seen The Wizard of Oz or watched the play, you might still really like this movie. It's a good movie, actually, and yeah, it's definitely one of the best movies that's out right now. So I had a good time with this movie. So yeah, I mean, because the Wicked Witch is one of the most classic villains ever. She's a very classic villain, and she was. I mean, looking at it now, she's probably very cheesy from the original, the original Wicked Witch from The Wizard of Oz. I would say it's definitely very cheesy nowadays looking at her, but for the time, she was definitely scary looking. Yeah, but she's one of the most famous movie villains, and so yeah, The Wizard of Oz is definitely a classic. And this movie was a whole lot of fun. If you're into musicals, or if you like Broadways, or if you just like good music, or if you like good entertainment, I'd say definitely go see this movie. It is definitely a long movie, but I did enjoy this movie. It is a good quality entertainment. If you have kids who like musicals, or if you have kids who are and you're looking to take them to go see some good kids movies or family movies out right now, I would definitely recommend this one. I didn't really think this movie would actually be all that great. I just, I didn't really have any desire to see this movie. I was like, meh, I don't know. As I said, I almost didn't go see this movie, but then I went and saw it, and I actually didn't think it was all that bad. I mean, it had really good reviews, actually. I was actually kind of surprised. I was like, wow, this has good reviews. Well, maybe I might go see it. And some friends wanted me to go see it, and so, yeah, so that means I'll be able to review it. So, yeah, I knew, as I said earlier, based off the play from The Wizard of Oz. Well, yeah, the Broadway play, the spin-off from The Wizard of Oz, and, yeah, I'm sure a lot of people have seen The Wizard of Oz. It's a classic. How could you not watch The Wizard of Oz? It's a great movie. And it was ahead of its time as well. I believe it was definitely the first live action, I think it was the first live action movie in color. And it definitely was worth it. And if you do like spin-offs, this is a really good spin-off. Or if you know nothing about The Wizard of Oz, as I said, you might still have a great time with this movie. So, yeah, anyway, so I'm going to give Wicked a B+. So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's my review for Wicked and my review for Gladiator 2. So, yeah. Anyway, so did you see this movie? What were your thoughts on it? Or Or what's your favorite, here's a question. What's your favorite musical Broadway play? Or based off of a movie, or your favorite musical Broadway play? Let me know down in the comment section below. Comment below, let me know. And, yeah, but this is going to be my last video. I just don't feel like I can make videos anymore. I just don't really want to make videos anymore right now for the time being. It could be for a few years. It could be maybe for a few months, or it could just be for a year. It might be permanent. Only time will tell. But to all of my subscribers, all my 55 subscribers, I'm very grateful for you all. You guys are the best. And definitely, I promise you guys, I can't promise you guys I will make more videos, but I will try. Only time will tell though, but I will try and continue on at some point. But right now it's just, I've been too depressed lately. But so yeah, only time will tell. So yeah. But yeah, let me know what you thought of Gladiator 2 and Wicked. I'd like to know what your thoughts are on those two movies. Let me know down in the comment section below. Comment below. Let me know. And if you like this, please subscribe to my channel and hit that like. Alright. Bye.